Hello everyone, this is David at Grow and Eat This. It's first week in November and I'm a little late, but it's time to get my garlic in the ground. We're zone 8A, 7B, been really warm. I've got two kinds of garlic. This one I've been growing for a couple of years, and I'll put in it what kind it is because I forget. This is an Anchilian red. And I saved my biggest ones. Look at the size. That's a really big bunch of an Anchilian red. And I've actually got two of them. So that's what we're going to be planting. Maybe three of them. That's what we're going to be planting. These are my saves from the fall harvest. And these have been in the refrigerator for about a month and a half. So they've had plenty of good chill time. So that's what we're planting. I've got a bed on the other side of the house that's sunk about half, 2/3 of the way. So I'm taking over all this compost to go over there and fill that puppy up. This is just beautiful, beautiful compost. Just ready to grow great things. Then I've got, I think it was holly tone or plant tone. And I've added a bunch of potash because my soil testing said I'm extremely low in potash. No idea why. Doesn't matter. I've added a bunch of potash. I've added some magnesium, and I've added some extra nitrogen because we want to get these garlics to grow as well as we can, as quick as we can, before it gets too cold for them. So we're going to cart all this over to the growing spot, and I'll show you what happens when we get there. All right, I got everything moved over here. I apologize for the lawnmower guy across the street, but we got a little break in the rain and everybody's trying to get their yard straightened out. Here's my bed here, and as you can see, it's about half empty. So we're going to break this up some, put some fertilizer on it, and then add a bunch of dirt before we plant. I'm going to put some fertilizer in to start with, just to make sure it gets down into this soil. Remember, it's a holly tone, some extra potash and some extra nitrogen and some magnesium. So turn this up. Now we'll start adding some of this fresh compost. Alright, that tops it off pretty good. Now we're going to get some more fertilizer in here, so this. I know this soil has been growing continuously for a year, so I know what's already in here is very depleted. A little shovelful there. And to make all this work, you just grab one of these clothes. I usually find up in here somewhere I can get a grip on it. Start peeling it out. And when you get it peeled somewhat, Fine, you can start pulling these cloves out. I'm going to put them back in the container and grab another one. When you get pretty much done, you just have one of these little stumpy things left. That's where the roots were for the whole clump. And now we're going to peel out another one. See, I'm a little late getting this one picked. The red ones were done sooner than the white ones. They don't hold as long, but amazingly these did just fine in the refrigerator. So, we really like these. The cloves don't tend to be as big. They have so much more flavor. They're really outstanding. Now the flat part, that goes down, that part goes up. I'm going to leave them visible so I know where they are. Do them about 4 inches apart. I only want to use the big ones. That's all I got out of that one. I got a couple here left, but they're smaller, so. Always remember, that side goes down, the pointy side goes up. Okay, now, here it is all planted. They're all visible. Now I just got to come back and push them all in, get them down. Then the last most important part that I forgot to bring over, you got to cover it with some wire or the squirrels will have it dug up real quick. So I'll be back in just a moment with my wire. Okay, back with my wire. Doesn't have to be good wire. Just has to be enough to totally aggravate the squirrels and get them to leave it alone. So. And of course, obviously, as the plants start to grow, I'll have to change this out for some other wire, but that's fine. If it gets to growing, then that means this wire has done its job. So, that's all there is to it. Give it some good, loose, fertile soil. Plant them about 4 inches apart. Poke them down in there and cover them up so the squirrels can't get to them so easy. And doing that here now in November. Come about, for us sometimes it depends on the spring. April, May, sometimes it's April. We're going to have garlic like those you just saw me taking apart the plant. So this is David at Grow and Eat This. Sorry for the lawnmowers. Getting the garlic planted. Thank you for watching and please subscribe. There's a lot getting ready to happen.